Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live.
Can they hear me? Well, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Well, hello, everybody. Let me turn this off. Well, hello, everyone. I just wanted to share a little bit that I saw earlier. So what I've been seeing is Miss Lindsay. She's out, doing her photo shoot over in Naples. Here she is. This is one of the shoots. She's out here doing her photo shoots while her man is looking like this. She's out here doing her photo shoots while her man is looking like this. She's looking like this. And he's looking like this. So when I first saw without reading it, I was thinking, well, why is she out here living her best life and this man is laid up in the hospital? What surgery is he getting, right? And her fans are wondering that same thing. So she's been in Naples now for, I think she said 9 days. So people have been dragging her like, why are you not taking care of your man? Why are you over there? Da, 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 da. I don't actually know the timing of when the surgery was booked. Maybe it was booked after she went over there. We don't know. We don't know the details. But people are definitely dragging her. So here's her photo shoot, right? Here we go. This one's a nice picture. And this was a nice picture. She says, let me be real. I'm paying for my house, my bills, and my child. So my work comes before taking care of a man, period. So I believe she is getting paid to do this photo shoot. It's some sort of revenue for her. Here comes the people clocking her. You're starting to display old Lindsay, who is passive aggressive and cringy. You're lying to your followers who love you and care about your family and Blaine, keeping everyone hanging on. Found your swimsuit shoots with sings about how your ex is why you are living the free life. Got a drink in your hand, which by the way means you are not sober and leaving a little boy behind who depended on you. You are not the hothead in all your relationships. Period. Calm down and get your ass home. Attention is your addiction now. Then she gets clocked again. Well, unfortunately, Deontay's claim seems to all be making sense now. Disappointed. I was rooting for you and Blaine to ride off into the sunset together, but I guess I'll sad what a few minutes of fame do to people, most importantly to their families. And she gets clocked again. Stop being so full of yourself and selfish. You have an amazing Christian, handsome man. A good woman would have been by his side holding his hand when he had surgery. I'm sorry, Lindsay. I was a big fan of you, but it seems your head got real big and you need to take it down a notch and worry more about your family. And then she goes, I'm 100% real. He's had that on his arm for 2 years and he only went to the doctor because I absolutely made him go. It would have been the size of a watermelon before he would have gone on with this. Because I'm working, because this is a job that I get paid for while I'm using my paid vacation days at work. So it sounds like he had some kind of abnormal growth on his arm and it's taking him a while to go get it, cut off. So I'm not sure about the timing. When did she book her vacation? When did he book this surgery? I don't know. But people are dragging her for looking like this, doing this while he's looking like this. Playing Operation Today, about to go under while he's looking like this with the IV in his arm. Read the caption. I don't know what I would do without my little man. Love you. So people not knowing the backstory, obviously they're going to look at this and say, well, where's Lindsay? Why is she not by his side? She's out here doing this photo shoot, getting paid for it. Then she was being shady on Instagram.
What makes me feel unwanted? Thank you. Due to personal reasons, I will not be trying harder when someone makes me feel unwanted.
Then there's another time she was being shady on Instagram.
And they'll still live a life you know nothing about. Isn't that crazy? You see, the thing about private women is that they could post whatever the fuck they want on social media. And they'll still live a life you know nothing about.
Because that's her thing right now. I mean, I like it, but not as much as she does. So. Anyway, but it was a fantastic break. It was really, really needed. I needed this little kind of time to breathe before school starts back and everything. So, but for those who have been commenting all the positive stuff and been along with me for this, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. And for those who are posting the negative stuff, fuck off.
There you go. So she knows she's been attacked right now. And there was her clap back right there. People are going to say whatever they're going to say. It looks how it looks, Miss Lindsay. Your man is laid up in the hospital, okay? Looking like this. Why you looking like this? Okay. So if you don't explain that, people are going to say something. The man's laid up with an IV in his arm looking like this. Why you looking like this? But anyway, moving around. Cam just recently posted his plea deal. We know who Cam is, right? The one that's about to have a baby. I don't know if they had the baby yet. But allegedly, somebody or some folks have been talking trash about him and his plea deal. So he had to post his plea deal up here. Here you can see he posted this plea deal, signatures and everything. Okay, you guys can pause and zoom in or what have you. And here's the actual plea agreement. It says, in light of concerns for the safety of the criminal defendants, law enforcement officers, and court personnel, the court will implement a procedure to uniformly treat plea agreements so that the internet public cannot identify cooperating defendants. Plea agreements must no longer identify whether a criminal defendant has agreed to cooperate with the United States. A second document entitled Plea Agreement Supplement must be filed under seal in conjunction with every plea agreement. If a criminal defendant has agreed to cooperate, the plea agreement supplement must contain the cooperation agreement. If the criminal defendant in the United States have not entered into a cooperation agreement, the plea agreement supplement will indicate that no such agreement exists. All plea agreements and plea agreement supplements must be filed prior to the change of plea hearing. So this was effective October 1st, 2007. Let me see. This one was signed and dated 2020. So I don't know who was talking trash about him or who's trying to say he was a snitch or what have you. This man ended up having to post his personal business on the internet. So y'all need to let that man live. Let him enjoy his family. Let him enjoy his new daughter that's coming any moment now. Stop hating on that man.
Yeah, y'all heard it. Heard especially from my wife. Yeah, man, stop hating on my boy Cam, because you know what? When you be hating on him, you know what you gonna be.
Use a bitch. Use a bitch.
And that's on mamas. But other than that, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. We're gonna be doing the live here in just a minute about the part 2 from the Exposing Derek live, my response. So y'all be ready to stay in tune for everything. I'll be back up again in about like the next 30 minutes. About 3:30 we'll have a live set. So yeah, what do you guys think about this live? How do you guys feel about Lyndsey? She's out vacating while Blaine is laid up in the hospital. What do you guys feel about people hating on your boy Cam and what he going through? Is it cool or is it not? Other than that, y'all hit the thumbs up on this video. Support the channel. If you are new to the channel, please sub to the channel. And other than that, we're going to be up out of here. On the count of 3, I'm going to peace y'all out. 1, 2, 3. Peace and love.